Welcome to part 1 of Whiteboard Walkthroughs. In this multi-part series, I'm going to be breaking down step by step the most important trainings you need to building and scaling your online business. You can participate by leaving a comment down below and letting me know what training you want to see next. Let's get straight into it. For Whiteboard Walkthrough number 1, we're going to be talking about how to get your first coaching client. So before we begin, I'm assuming you already have an offer that you're confident and ready to bring to the marketplace. But if for some reason you're still struggling with how to craft a good offer, on my YouTube channel right now, you can scroll through and find a video of me talking about how to create a world-class offer. I suggest watching that video first and then coming back to this one. All right, so let's get straight into it. So for getting your first client, there are going to be two types of people, person 1 and then person 2. Person 1 has somewhat of an existing following already on social media. Maybe they have a Facebook group or just a personal page on Facebook or Instagram where they already have people that already know, like, and trust them. To get your first client as quickly as possible, it's super important that you're targeting people or reaching out to people that already know, like, and trust you, because that is the number one hardest thing to do to grab your first client, is to work with people that already know, like, and trust you, right? So for the person 1 that already has somewhat of an audience, you're going to do what we call an OTO. Now, person 2, and I'm explaining what an OTO is in just a second. Person 2, if you do not have any social media following whatsoever, you don't have any people on your personal page that may be a good fit for what you have to offer, you're going to do the following, right? You're going to create for 14 to 45 days. You're going to be creating content on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, and you're going to be specifically creating short form content. You're going to do that 3 to 6 times per week. And the goal here is to target your audience's biggest pain points, the things that they struggle with the most on a day-to-day. And the goal here is just to build up an audience of people that can relate to the issues that you're addressing and potentially be a client. Once you do that and you start to build some traction, maybe you have a few hundred followers, then person 2 is going to do what person 1 is going to do from the beginning, which is that OTO. So what is an OTO, Alex? OTO stands for one-time offer. And basically, you're going to be using scarcity in marketing to position a new opportunity to your existing audience, letting them know you have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to work with you to accomplish something special. All right, so an OTO is going to address the following things. All right, and I'm going to build out what an OTO script is. But the thought process here is that even if you just have a personal following of a few hundred people, you want to position this in front of everyone that you think may be a good fit for this, even for people that you may not even think would be interested. You want to just position this on all your social media platforms. This includes your Facebook group, your LinkedIn page, your personal Instagram, your business Instagram, your personal Facebook, your business Facebook, your YouTube channel, everywhere, because you never know who's sitting back watching that may be interested in what you have to offer. So this is kind of the script for what you're looking to do. 1, you're going to be calling out target audience, and you're going to say, so if you want desired outcome. All right, so I'll use the analogy coaches, right? If you're an online coach and you're looking to get to $50,000 a month and I like to add time frame here, you're going to position it as, for step 3, you want to accomplish it in 90 days. You want to then pivot to, in this message, right? Because this is going to be an email. You're going to put this out as an email, a long form copy post. The next thing is you're going to say you have a desired outcome and you're looking to accomplish and avoid, and I'm going to read this back and we'll be able to tackle this. Use social proof here, right? So if you're an online coach or consultant and you want to make $50,000 a month in 90 days or less without having to scrape Facebook groups, send cold emails, or send DM looms, I'm going to share with you a strategy I use to scale my coaching business to $50,000 a month in 6 months. This strategy is so great because it allows you to save more time in your business, onboard or attract 10 to 30 new inbound leads a day on autopilot, and close 5 to 10 new clients every single week. Then we want to say, for the 6th step, this is great for people that avoid doubt. This is going to be great even if you've never onboarded a client yet, even if you don't have a massive social media following, even if you aren't the best at sales. Then we're going to do a little bit of risk reversal. I'm so confident that this system is going to be great and it's going to work for anyone that comes inside. And if it doesn't get you 10 clients in 90 days, I work with you for free until it does, or I give you your money back, whichever guarantee you want to throw in there. But then we're going to also use scarcity. My apologies if I said that wrong. Only caveat though is that this is only going to be available for 3 people by the end of this Friday. So if you want to get in, now is the time. Okay, so keep in mind this, right? So if you have an email list, you're going to be building out this copy and sending this to your email list. If you have Facebook group, you're going to be building this out, putting on your Facebook group. Instagram story, you're going to be putting this out. LinkedIn post, you're going to be putting this out. So this is long form copy, right? So I'm giving you a brief overview, and I want you to use this kind of template and throw it out to your audience, right? So here's what it would look like, right? If you are an online coach or consultant and you're looking to scale to $20,000 a month in the next 90 days without having to scrape Facebook groups or send cold emails or send massive Loom videos, I'm going to share with you how I scaled my online coaching business to $50,000 a month, and using a very simple system that allows you to generate 10 to 30 new inbound leads every single day on complete autopilot, onboard 5 new coaching clients every single week without having the best sales skills, and not have to spend $1 on paid ads. This system is going to be great even if you've never onboarded a coaching client yet, even if you don't have the most money to pay for ads, even if you aren't the best sales expert at all. I'm so confident this system is going to work, and if it doesn't, I'm going to give you a full refund. Or if you don't get 10 clients in the next 90 days, I'll give you a full refund. Or you can say, if you don't get 10 clients in the next 90 days, I work with you for free until you do. But this is only going to be available for 3 people, and this opportunity is going to only last until Friday. So now is the best time to get in. Swipe up on this IG story, send me a DM on Facebook, respond back to this email, or click the link in this email to book a call now. And I just want to remind you again that if you don't get XYZ results, I work with you for free until you do. Throw in CTA one last time. So go ahead, DM me, swipe up, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So that's a brief overview of what that would look like. And again, this is called an OTO. And all you're looking to do is, if you have an audience, you're going to publish this in front of your audience. If you don't have an audience, you're going to post content for 14 to 45 days until you build up somewhat of an audience. It doesn't have to be a large audience. And then you're going to post this on your TikTok, right? So if this is something you're posting on TikTok, you create a video with the same script. If it's something you're posting on Instagram, Facebook, you can build out copy. You can also create a video for these platforms as well. Copy tends to work the best though. Long form copy tends to work the best. So that is going to be the main focus there for getting your first client. It's very powerful. We at the DBA actually build out these scripts for our clients. We have a proven template, but if you're not a client right now, this is kind of the same kind of outline that we would use here. So that is just like by far the easiest way to get your first client. Now, a couple other things that I want to address here, because I don't want to just leave you with this information. I think there's a lot of other small, minute points that add up to make a big difference. So in this stage of you trying to get your first client, you want to make sure that you're also doing the following things with your offer. When it comes to your offer itself, you want to focus on a couple things, because this is going to work great for generating the leads, but for actually closing them and getting them as a new client, you want to make sure you also have this in your arsenal as well. If you're an experienced coach, right? Maybe you have an experienced expertise. Maybe you're an online trainer and you're looking to do online coaching. Well, maybe you're an in-person trainer and you're looking to do online coaching, but you have so much experience in in-person training, you can probably launch a really good offer out the gate at a high ticket price point and keep your value very high because you already have social proof. Maybe you're a real estate investor and you've closed $1 million in deals in properties over the last 2 years. You can start out the gate with a high-end offer and get the ball rolling. But for my people out there watching this video right now and you don't have a lot of social proof yet, you're going to want to do this with the following, right? So to make sure you get your quick wins here, you got to have a good offer that you can sell to. So there's some good components here of a great offer. The first one being it's no-brainer, meaning the prospect, when they hear you pitch the program price and they hear what you are offering, it's a steal, right? They feel stupid not to enroll with you, because basically no-brainer offers really is like you're propping up all the value in your program, but you're severely undercharging. Even though you know you could charge more, you're taking a massive pay cut by enrolling these people in and getting them through the door because it's just such a good program, right? So normally we see clients start off between like $500, $1,000. They work with their clients for like anywhere between 30 days to 60 days, right? And in this stage, you're just really focusing on the next part of a good offer, which is feedback looping. Right? You're trying to get as much feedback as possible from the market space, from the people on the call that you're speaking to, and just seeing like, where's your foundation here, right? Like, what are people receptive to? What is selling them into your program, right? Because honest truth here is you're going to want to do some type of one-to-one coaching to get started. It would look like one call a week, and you're just like working with the client to get them the best results as fast as possible. You want to make sure that you're getting and documenting the journey from point A to point B, right? That's another thing. Like, you want to make sure the prospect has a really good, clear understanding of their journey, point A to point B, where they are now versus how your program can get them there fastest way possible, the cheapest way possible, the most efficient way possible. So these are all very important things to take note here. That is the kind of core element of a good offer. Now, look, you're not going to necessarily scale with a one-on-one coaching and, you know, charging a $500 to $1,000 product. But again, if you're watching this and you're beginning, you're looking to build some confidence, you're looking to just get some quick wins, that is your main focus, right? So I'll leave you guys here with this last point here, very important point, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about this because of how important it is. The importance of selling before you create, all right? You want to sell before you create. Yes, I'm using shorthand here. So what does that mean? Look, if you're a brand new coach and you're looking to create an entire program before you sell to anybody, you're wasting yourself a lot of time and money. Now, if you're an experienced, vetted coach with, or at least an online expert, maybe you're an Amazon FBA seller that's sold $1 million, maybe you're a real estate investing coach or not a coach yet, but you do real estate investing and you've done $1 million or even $100,000, you're really successful, right? You can go out there and probably put together, because you've done it enough times, an entire end-to-end course and sell that first. But for the people that are getting the ball rolling and you haven't really worked with a lot of clients, and you also haven't proven to yourself that you've done the same thing that you're looking to teach enough times, you want to sell the product first before you create it. I know that's crazy, but you do not want to start building out an entire course, end-to-end course with all this information before you at least validated that what you're selling is what your audience actually wants from you. So let me give you an example. I knew a client back in the day that was doing UGC coaching, which is just user-generated content. Basically, business owners will pay people to create content for their business because they don't want to create it themselves. So she was a UGC coach, and she'd helped 9-to-5ers get started in the UGC space. She went ahead and built, before launching her first ever offer and actually validating it, she had an audience of 300,000 people, and she went out there to her market space and she spent 3 to 4 months. She hired a couple of people to edit videos for her. 3 to 4 months building a course that had social media coaching in there, UGC coaching, how to get jobs as a UGC creator. And when she was ready to launch it, she couldn't even make $1,000, and the product was $297. And she couldn't even make $1,000 because her audience did not even care for that. They didn't want that. They didn't value that, and they definitely didn't want to spend money, hundreds of dollars, to learn that skill set from her in specific, right? So you may see other people in the market space that are offering something similar to what you want to offer, and you might say, I'm just going to copy what they're doing and then sell it, and you're going to be wrong for that because you're selling to an audience. So if I was in the fitness content creation space, I'm not going to wake up one day and start to try to sell Amazon FBA coaching because that's not what my audience followed me for. So to even in a lesser degree than that, right, you want to sell before you create. What this means is you're going to get on calls with people. You're going to interview people potentially. You're going to get calls with leads that are somewhat interested. Ask them what they want. Figure out what they want first, then surveyed enough people and you've sold the product or the idea of the product to enough people, then you can start building. And all you got to simply say is, hey, congratulations, you've enrolled. We're now in a 14-day wait period. We're going to start on so-and-so date. And in that 14-day wait period, you can start building material based off of what those prospects need. Okay, so spend a lot of time on that. But sell before you create. Get 3 to 6 people that actually want what you're selling before you start actually selling it. So I know that's crazy, but it's theory that is well proven. You can research it and look it up more. Most successful entrepreneurs would tell you sell before you create. It's a very famous phrase in the space. With that being said, guys, this is a step-by-step framework on how to get your first client as quickly as possible. I have a lot of trainings on my YouTube channel that you can find right now showing you other strategies on how to generate more clients, more leads for your business. So go through, subscribe to my channel, go watch some more of that content. And the whiteboard walkthroughs are going to be something I'm excited to bring to this channel. So if there's any specific trainings you want to see, comment down below and I'll be more than happy to put that together for you. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys take care.